No one knows the market better, and no one else serves you better than Bear Lake Realty.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all.
Blood's Custom Meat is the answer when the question is where should you go for your meat processing. From beef to wild game, Lane Blood and his crew can take care of any of your custom meat needs.
Trust your family's smiles to Brown Dental. Efficient family dental, friendly environment, and competitive pricing. Come see Scott, Greg, and Sean. Call for an appointment, 435-586-3885.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit BryceCanyonCityUT.gov.
Bryce Canyon Half Marathon, 13.1 miles of fun. The race starts at Bryce Canyon City, runs through Bryce Canyon National Park, and finishes in Cannonville. Early registration is open now. Race runs the second Saturday in July.
Providing lodging and a home-cooked meal for 72 years, including Ethel's world-famous pie. Bryce Canyon Pines thanks you for your business and wishes the best of luck to Region 20, your Bryce Canyon destination. Located at the southern end of the Piute ATV Trail, the town of Circleville, Butch Cassidy's boyhood home, welcomes you to the greatest playground in central Utah. Go get 'em, T-Birds. Stop Pizza in Panguitch, Utah. Pizza for every taste bud. We have pizza, pasta, wings, salads, breadsticks, and many more delicious items. Go Bobcats from the Crofts family.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Christensen, CTE Director for Sevier, Piute, and Wayne School Districts. Do you know what career pathways are offered at your high school? Career and Technical Education provides career exploration and career guidance through 35 CTE career pathways. This gives students a direct connection between doing well in high school and being able to transition smoothly to post-secondary opportunities that include on-the-job training, certificate programs, and 2- and 4-year college degrees. To learn more about these career pathways, talk to your CTE teachers and school counselors.
With millions of visitors each year to the national and state parks in Garfield County, Garfield Memorial Hospital's world-class staff of doctors and nurses stand ready to help in your time of need, wishing all athletes success on and off the court.
In the scope of a lifetime, 10 minutes may seem like no time at all. But when it comes to suicide, 10 minutes is often long enough to reconsider the decision to end one's own life. If you have a friend or family member who is struggling with suicide or depression, talk to them about temporarily storing their firearms away from their home, because even a 10-minute delay can make a lifetime of difference. Let's help end tragic firearm deaths in Utah.
Brought to you by the Bryce Valley, Escalante, and Panguitch Prevention Coalitions.
Hey Mom, I'm going to Sydney.
Hello? What about the fridge?
Welcome out to the South Central Communications GigaFast pregame report as we get set for the semifinal game between the Panguitch Bobcats and the Piute T-Birds. The Bobcats will be in their road black jerseys. Bobcats come in number 2 in the region, number 4 in the state. They score 44. They allow 37, 18-5 on the season. Hallier, 6 points a game. Adelaide Ingolstadt 6. Tabby Henry 7. Abby Holman 8. For the T-Birds, ranked number 1 in the state, ranked number 1 in Region 20. They only allow 32 points a game. Their defense in the region championship game was phenomenal against this Panguitch team. They've won 23 games on the season, led by Cassidy Westwood, who only needs 4 points tonight to break 1,000 in her high school career.
Yep.
She averages 15 a night. Tara Morgan, 10 points a game. Ashton Winkle, 6. Hannah Whitwer, 8. And Brooklyn Jessen, 4 points a game. This has been your South Central Communications GigaFast pregame report. Get a gig and get going. Order 1 gig internet today at www.sosan.com.
Take a look at how these two teams are going to come out against each other. Piute needs to be able to get out in transition, get Whitworth some easy baskets, and that takes some of the pressure off of Westwood. Panguitch on the other side, the hot shooting of Tabitha Henry, see if that keeps going. She had a dandy game yesterday. See how they keep playing together.
Pass over the top, taken away. Morgan on the break, ahead to Cassidy Westwood. Westwood loses the handle, picks it up. Morgan.
Orton draws the straw to guard Westwood. She does a really good job defensively.
Yeah, Orton defensively is a great defender. Cayenne is strong and fast.
Piute working in a 5-out.
Morgan Jessen all alone. Baseline jumper won't go. That's out. Last touch by the Bobcats.
Coach Westwood gets his call in. Panguitch, they're going to keep somebody off the ball and put Tabitha Henry underneath the basket. I think that's her.
Pass into Morgan, scoops it up and fouled. I like the pass from Winkle. The quick, hard pass into Tara Morgan. Don't hesitate. I felt like yesterday the T-Birds they were hesitant on those passes, and you got to know they're coming and hit them.
Especially on your baseline out of bounds. Baseline's so much about timing and good solid screens, and that's a good job by Morgan as she was popping into there. She got hit well.
3 games on the season between these two teams. You said that, Dustin. Piute's won all 3 of them. On December 21st, 54-38. On January 27th, 35-23. On February 19th, 43-37. The last one was the region championship game. Air to Henry.
Get their spacing backs balanced out.
Miss. Rebound pulled out of there by Winkle. I'll tell you, as an announcer, I wish I could have some pull with the people that design jerseys and be like, okay, it's one thing to outline the number, but it's got to be a light number on those dark jerseys that they're hard to read.
Panguitch up in transition quick, and it falls right there. Nice teamwork, got it up the right-hand sideline, skipped it over to the left, and solid finish right there by Holman. Good job moving without the ball coming in. As the ball was on the right side of the floor, she came from the left side.
Whitwer, left side, pass tipped, taken away by Air, knocked away by Westwood, loose on the floor, rolled over, Holman rolled from her left to her right to pass that ball to Orton.
That is a travel in the rule book, but it is not so far in this game. And they got the carry. Ball came up over the top of her hand, then she regathered her dribble. Ended up getting the turnover anyway.
My uncle always said the ball never lies.
It does. It does hang in there. It had to get the turnover called. Piute's going to go into a little flex right here. A little down screen. Popped up. Shot and miss. Ball out of bounds on Panguitch, I believe. Yes, it'll go out of bounds on Panguitch. See if what kind of look they're going to go for. Ball side. Double stack on the top with Cassidy. Got Jessen off ball. That'll pop Morgan down around the ball. They got to kick it out. Defended very well by the Bobcats.
Winkle to Whitworth, scoop, and she's fouled.
Wasn't really a true flex screen, but it was a flex cut as Jessen set down low. Got her activated, so Jessen clears out and brings Whitworth across on that flex cut. Whitworth misses the first.
Hannah Whitworth, Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, usually a phenomenal free throw shooter.
She's really a nice spark plug for the Thunderbirds. Doesn't ever let it slow down. And Piute comes up in their 1-2-1-1 full court pressure they like. They do a good job of running that, and they get the trap and force that travel right there.
Air went to reach around to make that pass and drug the pivot foot. Gets a little too stretched out.
That trap did a great job taking space to where that really put her in a spot to where she had to travel, where she couldn't get the pass off.
That pass taken away by Air, gives to Orton.
Really nice read by Air as they forced him to throw long and deep again. She's seen that before and goes and takes it.
Air to Holman. Adelaide Ingolstead gets past Winkle, misses the layup, rebound Tara Morgan.
Nice patience, got a great look out of that, the Bobcats did. Make a little change, go 3 out, 2 in. Looks like they'll go back to work in flex. Tara hung in just a little long there. And she comes around, misses off the flex screen, got the catch, wrapped around. And she wanted a little foul called there. Officials hang back on that. Panguitch working this 5 out. They've got a lot of nice screening and cutting action.
Little jumper for Cayenne Orton.
And that's everything was working up on the side, kept everybody busy. Help couldn't come in and she beat. Nice pull up.
Whitworth's 3 won't go. Rebound Air.
Got a nice look at that, pinning all the help down in. Got her an open look.
Orton to Holman. Ball taken away by Westwood. Westwood in the reach. Won't go. Slows down the break. Ahead to Jessen. Kind of falling away. Cassidy Westwood puts it up. Won't go.
All Bobcats for the rebound. Just in transition. Cassidy so unselfish. Nice pass to Jessen. Just hard for her to finish with that. That 5 out.
Orton, top right. Ingolstead looks into Air, who's got Jessen posted up.
And this is where Orton liked it last time. Everybody worked on the right side.
Whitworth, great job cutting off the baseline.
Patient 5 out.
High screen on Westwood. They go away from it. Orton fakes. Whitworth flies by. Orton hits the three. Bryce Canyon City three-point line.
Screen made some initial movement out of that defense, which allowed her to get that wide open and knock that down. Jessen can't handle the hard pass from Morgan. Panguitch gets a turnover, and it will push down the floor here. Piute having a tough time getting the ball to drop through the hoop.
You know, Piute was sluggish and came out in that game last night. Never really got a good flow going. Air.
Morgan goes in with two hands and ties her up on that rebound. Tabitha came down with it.
T-Birds possession. Fountain into the game and Henry in. Fountain for the T-Birds and Henry for the Bobcats. 1:31 to go in the first quarter, 7-1. It's kind of a reversal of what we saw in the region tournament. Last time these teams played, the T-Birds jumped out to a 10 or 12-point lead.
Nice call by Coach Westwood. Get your best score of the ball, going down at the hoop. Got her curling up off the junction. Dropped down in, dropped in her hands. Good pass by her teammate. And Panguitch has to come with the help, and she's able to get to the free throw line. It's a great way to get yourself going where you've had just such a slow quarter. Gassy knocks that first one down.
At that Legacy, from that Legacy Ace Hardware camera on the free throw line, makes her second. 2 points away. Orton pushes it up the left side.
All right, little continuation for Holman as she uses a great head fake in that 5 out to get her first guy out of the way and beat her.
We may be wrong. Panguitch cheerleaders just held up a sign 1,000. Holman with the 2-and-1, made it.
Coach Westwood wants a timeout here with a minute left to go in the first quarter, 3-10.
We'll be back after this.
Gifts from Grady Foundation is hosting the Celebrate Life Outdoor Retreat April 29th and 30th. There will be several outdoor activities offered in the area: ATV riding, mountain biking, rappelling, disc golf tournament, and hiking. Come and celebrate life. Love cheese? We do too. Come join our team with a generous benefit package and starting wages over $18 an hour. Are you ready to be an employee owner? Great Lakes Cheese in Fillmore is ready for you. Grow with the largest natural cheese packer in the nation. Full-time positions available for every shift. Apply online at GreatLakesCheese.com. Again, that's GreatLakesCheese.com. Wishing all athletes good luck in the tournaments and eat more cheese.
All right, Piute basketball after timeout by Coach Westwood with a minute left to go in the first quarter. Panguitch is going to stay in a man defense. Been working well for him so far here. They got a lot of help side. They're working against this flex defense. They open up on the screen down on that flex screen, which is hard. That's a hard piece of that. When you open up like that, the down screen does come open. Coach Westwood probably talked about that and got fouled in that little jumper. Panguitch in transition just beautifully skips that ball up the left side and then gets to the offside for the finish. They've done that twice here in this quarter. Transition's been big for them. Piute on a 1-4 low. We get back. A little flare there by Morgan. It rims out. Big strong rebound. Panguitch is crashing the boards hard, holding Piute to one and done generally. Orton got tied up there with the clock went down, just kind of lost track of the time, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Be back after this.
When it comes to traditions, at the top of the list would be Henry's Drive-In on Highway 89 in Panguitch and a hot and juicy chubby cheeseburger. Julie and Colleen at Henry's wish all teams the best of luck.
Jones and DeMille is much more than civil engineering. We're shaping the landscape in the rural Intermountain West.
Shaping new opportunities for work and play.
And shaping the communities that we're proud to be a part of.
We're Jones & DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
From dents to scratches, auto service, paint, and detailing, give Joe a call today for any of your auto body needs. Joe Dalton Auto Body in Circleville, 435-577-2442. Wishing Region 20 team success.
Welcome back to Superior Valley Center to this Bear Lake Realty presentation of 1A Championship Basketball on Local 10.tv and KTTA 8.1.
See what Piute can do here coming into the second quarter. They've had no transition. Panguitch has done a fantastic job on the offensive and defensive transition side of the ball, getting them this 7-point lead so far here. Then their 5-out action. They go away from it right here and run a couple screens, a little triple for Orton coming one way. Way to break it open. Nice take again right there by Ingolstadt. And Tara Morgan forces the issue and gets herself to the line. Piute Thunderbirds doing a good job of recognizing that they've got to get at the basket, get themselves to the free throw line. That's going to go on Tabitha Henry. That's her second foul, starting way early here in the second quarter. See how that translates out. She was down below talking to coach, had to get up above the free throw line, so it wasn't a line violation. Morgan misses that first one. Henry's going to get a break. They bring Air back in the game as she draws those 2 fouls. Want to protect her. She's had a great tournament, just getting stronger every game. And there Morgan makes an adjustment and gets that one to drop in. Here they come with a little full court pressure. Just initial and then broke back.
Ingolstadt, Henry, Orton in the corner. Comes right then back left. Jessen steps over to help. Ball knocked loose, picked up by Westwood.
Nice job by the Thunderbirds. They got low on that, knocked it loose on Orton twice. They were able to roll over to a teammate to pick it up.
Fountain looks into Jessen, gives to Jessen at the high post. Turns, looks. Morgan, Fountain open, kicks it out, taken away. Air falling down, has to get rid of it. Morgan for 3 from the Bryce Canyon City 3-point line.
That's from the men's 3-point line. That baby was deep. They jump quickly up into the full court pressure, and coach would like a timeout.
We'll take one as well. You're watching Championship Basketball, brought to you by Great Lakes Cheese on 1aball.com.
JT Steel is a custom steel fabricator. It all began with a $2,000 job in 1983, from large projects like the BYU baseball stadium to a customer that needs an angle with a couple holes. Owner and Garfield County Commissioner Jerry Taylor wishes all teams success.
Junction is your ATV destination, located in the middle of the Piute ATV trail system with the beautiful Beaver Mountains to the west and the Monroe Mountains to the east, and world-class trout fishing just minutes away. Wishing the T-Birds success.
K&D Forest Products in Panguitch, Utah invite you to come visit them for all your building and log home needs. K&D would like to wish all teams success in the postseason.
Takeaway by the T-Birds and a travel by Westwood.
She looks over and knows it happened. Just a little mental error there. You get down the stretch, these mental errors will become. Got to be tighten them up, clean them up. Nice curl over the top. A little picket fence up the top. Drops Henry down inside. Defended very well by the T-Birds. Cassie jumps that screen. They've started running these high picks.
Holman has her pocket picked, but she gets it back. Dribbles off her knee.
They're looking off the high pick. They run a back cutting action off of it. Looks like they might go away from it for a minute. Here it comes.
In the corner, Orton gets the lane. Morgan steps down to help, but Orton gets her own rebound, puts it up and in.
Panguitch girls doing a great job, just staying with it right there and getting the second opportunity.
Cayenne Orton, 7 points in the game. Jessen turns, jumper from the high elbow, won't go. Rebound Orton.
Using that pin down screen, got her wide open for a nice look there. Just a 5-point game. Bobcats get back into their movement. Baird liked the look. She'd had a nice job sizing up, and they've got to travel. Holman passes to Coach Westwood. Heads down the floor. We have a conversation about the last possession, it looks like to me.
Cassidy Westwood. Kind of a 4 flat, then
goes into the flex.
And they move it up high.
Yep. Pass high, screen across, pin down screen, pass high, screen across, pin down screen.
Winkle for 2.
Got her on the pin down. Popped out. Nice hit. Orton all the way in, loses the handle.
Orton steps around Holman, loses the handle, ball loose. Save back in, Morgan picks it up.
Fisher sees a kick. Holman and Air, great job getting back in transition, shutting that off. Panguitch is working really hard not to allow the T-Birds any transition offense, and they're doing a great job of it. With the kick, that's going to give Panguitch the ball back. Piute sets up into full court pressure, gets the trap. Everybody's rotated into place, but she breaks the trap with the dribble.
Swaps hands just in time. Blocked by Westwood. And the up official calls a blocking foul.
He saw something he liked. Nice job breaking that trap. She was all but done for in there. The press had rotated up and was in great position to deny that. She's able to break down the sideline, got just a glimpse of air. That's good ball handling by Orton. When you can split a trap with the dribble, it's not easy. It's not always easy, but when you can do it, it sure puts that press in a bad way.
Orton makes the first. Second one rims out. Misses the second, and a foul on Henry.
Winkle did a great job boxing out and controlling that ball. Henry coming over the back, digging in there and getting hung up.
(15-11). T-Birds trail by 4 after being down as many as 9.
Yeah. And then they drop into this 5 out. High double screen for Morgan. Jessen rolled down really well, gathering up that ball.
Air. Holman taken away by Westwood and out of bounds. Tipped by Westwood. Air's out of bounds. Had 1 foot out of bounds when she touched the ball inbounds. That'll be a turnover. T-Bird basketball.
Little deep 2 by Winkle.
Won't go, and Holman with the rebound. Henry. Defended by Jessen. Air to Henry. Allen at the low block. Good defense by Winkle, denying on that low post.
A lot of length on this Panguitch team, bring Allen off the bench.
Orton swings one way, then spins back the other.
Just working that little dribble drive and kick. Oh, got
Cassidy Westwood
out of
with another
balance.
foul.
3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. She pulls up her second. That's 2 fouls on Piute. 2 of them are on Cassidy.
Allen to air.
A little late coming through the closing side elevator doors on that baseline out of bounds.
Holman catches, turns around, shoots. Short, out of bounds.
I think she's a little surprised how open she was. She'd gotten defense had helped way down in and off of her.
High screen. Splits the defenders and one for Cassidy Westwood.
Cassidy doing a good job. She's so patient. She's fun to watch. She doesn't have to score, but she's always aware and ready to score when needed and has that opening. And that one, she got it and got to the line.
That's 3 quick fouls on Henry.
Yeah, Henry came in, put a lot of, she played most of the second quarter. She's got 3 fouls. 3 of the 6 are hers.
Westwood with a rare miss from the free throw line, Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Panguitch cleans up the glass.
Howell into the game for Panguitch.
Oh, miscommunication. Nice effort there by Henry to get that jump. Nice effort. That was all but a turnover, the miscommunication. That she was supposed to drop down and give a brush screen, and I watched. I was, hey, she's coming high. He's curious. And instead of doing that, it just kind of caused a fumble. But Henry heads up, going and getting the jump ball just to at least send it to an alternating possession.
Morgan for 3 off the iron. Rebound loose.
Everybody crashing really hard on that one. Whitwer coming from behind, punches it out for Cassie, throws it up ahead to Winkle.
Winkle lays it in with her left hand, ties up the game.
That's what Piute loves. You can see those passes were spot on at full speed, and then what a beautiful left-handed finish.
Westwood's 3rd foul in the second quarter, Dustin.
That's going to come into play. You got to recognize where you're at, and you got to know your numbers. I don't know that she understood with how hard she was digging in on that loose ball. Coach Westwood looks to me like he might just keep her in the game.
Going to roll with it.
Tie ball game here with minute 14 left to go in the half. That is a roll of the dice. Panguitch working that 5 out.
You know, it's so hard, too. Now Coach Westwood's asking Cassidy to change her game. She's in a little foul trouble on the break and the takeaway. Whitwer loses the handle out of bounds. Or does he just call the...
Yeah, it's hard to tell what they're going to do. They're going to send them to their...
No, I think they called N1.
Nope. Yeah, they waved it off. It's weird how sometimes they've done that a little bit in this tournament.
That's going to be your first half. Jessen with the putback puts it in for 2, and T-Birds lead by 2. We'll be back after this.
From giant, delicious, fluffy pancakes for breakfast and our great selection of sandwiches for lunch, to our choice steaks or our amazing homemade country fried steak and mashed potatoes for dinner, top it off with homemade pie, and Kenny Ray's is just like home.
Legacy Ace Hardware and Sporting Goods, 159 North Main in Panguitch. Come in and visit us for all your hardware and sporting good needs. Legacy Ace Hardware, proudly supporting Utah high school athletics. Home of the historical Miners Park, along with the beautiful views of Bullion Canyon Falls, Marysville Town sits at the heart of breathtaking scenery and adventure. We wish all Piute athletes success in the tournaments.
As Utahns, we don't have to go far to find a bit of heaven. Historic Panguitch City, nestled in southern Utah's high plateaus, just 20 miles from Bryce Canyon National Park. Panguitch is a year-round celebration of heritage and outdoor culture. There's nothing quite like getting your prescription filled where the employees know you and you know them. We have the time to help you make informed decisions, personalization that a mail-order pharmacy can't provide. At Panguitch Drug, we believe that friendly, fast service is most important.
Piute County Special Service District 1 provides community services to all Piute County, bookmobile recreation, waste management, EMS, and school support. Wishing the T-Birds success.
Our Richfield Hotel, located just off Interstate 70, is a short drive from attractions like the Big Rock Candy Mountain, Fremont Indian State Park, Fish Lake National Forest, the Great Western Trail, and the Piute ATV Trail. Located near the Sevier Valley Center, make the Quality Inn Richfield your home for the tournaments. Don't stress trying to video the games yourself. Relax and enjoy the game. Get your copy of these games on high-definition Blu-ray from RK Siren Video Services. First game only $15 and $10 for each additional game. Rocky Mountain Fencing, located in Panguitch, has been serving southern Utah for over 20 years. Owner Marquet Engelstead is a proud supporter of Region 20. Give Marquet a call today, 435-463-1659.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need. Buying or refinancing a home, did you know you can request your own title company? Keep business local and request security title for all your title, closing, and escrow needs. Travis and Hillary wish all team success in the postseason tournaments.
Fiber Gig Internet. Reliability, fast download, and upload speeds. Connect all of your devices all of the time. Fast, reliable, plus industry-leading Wi-Fi equals the best internet experience. Upgrade to Gig Internet for as little as $7 per month. Fiber Gig Internet from South Central Communications.
Stan's Merc and Piute Trail RV Park is your one-stop shopping for gas, groceries, and camping supplies in Circleville. Let's go T-Birds.
Welcome out to the Southern Utah University halftime report. You're watching the Panguitch Bobcats and the Piute T-Birds in this first girls semifinal game of the night. The Bobcats come out to a strong lead, 12-5 after one. The second quarter completely reversed. The T-Birds hold the Bobcats to 3 points. They score 12. They go into the half, 17-15. T-Birds up by 2 at the half. In just a complete reversal defensively on the boards, Panguitch has 10. T-Birds 3. Panguitch with 12 turnovers in the first half. T-Birds with 4. Kind of the difference in the game. 4 of 9 from the free throws from Piute. 2 of 3 for Panguitch. This has been your Southern Utah University Halftime Report. Experience more at SUU, www.suu.edu.
As a Cedar City native, I was already familiar with the high-quality academics and the beautiful campus of Southern Utah University. I quickly found a second home in the Computer Science and Information Systems program. I graduated with an impressive portfolio right out of school and was able to get a job at Amazon as a cloud support engineer. I enjoy creating something great from nothing other than my imagination, aided by the problem-solving techniques I learned at SUU. I am so grateful for the guidance I received from Southern Utah University.
Utah Independent Bank is locally owned with branches in Beaver, Salina, Monroe, and Milford. A full-service bank with helpful loan officers and friendly staff members that are here to customize all your banking needs. Why not bank with people you know and trust? Utah Independent Bank. Custom banking, custom ideas, custom solutions. Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games is Utah's premier sporting event. The games are hosted by Southern Utah University, and we invite you to be part of the action. Register today and compete in a variety of events, from barrel racing, skeet shooting, basketball, track, arm wrestling, long-range rifle and pistol shooting, ultimate frisbee, horseshoes, swimming, and so much more. Find your event and register today at utahsummergames.org. Trust your smile to Cody Wilson. Located in Cedar City, Wilson Orthodontics creates a fun, efficient environment while perfecting your smile. Schedule an appointment today, 435-586-8980.
What many are calling the best country music dinner show anywhere. Nightly at Bryce Canyon's Ebenezer's Barn and Grill. Live music with some of Nashville's best musicians and singers.
I got a feeling called the blues. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
A show that walks you through the history of country music and the history of Bryce Canyon.
Hell of a place to lose a cat.
The show runs every night. That's right, every night, from April to October. Get your tickets now at Ebenezer'sBarnandGrill.com.
Do you want to be part of the action? Utah 1A Basketball is Utah's best show.
Order your shirts today at 1aball.com. The Alton Coal Development is located in Alton, Utah. The development employs 32 people at the extraction site and another 30 are employed driving trucks. Alton Coal reclaims the land by restoring habitat for sage grouse and cattle. Alton Coal.
Anna Lee Henry Mortgage Team, your local mortgage professionals. We're ready when you need us. Let us help you with purchasing your dream home or refinancing the one you have. Proud sponsors of the Piute Thunderbirds. Contact us today.
The Piute County Chamber of Commerce welcomes you to the greatest playground in central Utah. Many recreation opportunities are found with horseback riding, hiking, rock hounding, river rafting, and of course ATVing. Come and enjoy Piute County. Go T-Birds!
Bear Valley RV Park in Sinclair, conveniently at the junction of Highway 20 and 89. Large RV pull-throughs with full hookups. Rent a cabin, a sheep camp, a teepee for an unforgettable adventure. BearValleyRV.com.
If the idea of owning your own home in beautiful Bear Lake sounds like more than your finances can handle, visit the experts at Bear Lake Realty to learn how you can make it happen. Gary and Amber McKee at Bear Lake Realty can show you how to buy a home and rent it out, so it pays for itself while you enjoy it some of the time as well. And soon, you'll have your own place in the Caribbean of the Rockies. No one knows the market better, and no one else serves you better than Bear Lake Realty.
All right, welcome back to the Sevier Valley Center. After halftime, Piute slides in with the lead with Jessen coming off the backside, getting the offensive putback just enough time, drops it in, the buzzer gives them a 2-point lead. Panguitch used all their half. Piute used most of their halftime. some adjustments coming. These two teams know each other very well, and it makes it really fun. It comes down to small tweaks, anything like getting the ball in bounds, setting a good solid screen on a baseline out of bounds so it works right. Let's see what we're going to get out of this second half. It's been a dandy so far. Cassidy Westwood does have 3 fouls. That will have an impact here as we go through this game. She's guarding Holman right now. Piute working in that man defense.
Yeah, Cassidy Westwood has got to be careful. Jumper won't go. Whitwer with the rebound for the T-Birds.
All T-Birds right there coming for the board. Coming straight out of half the first possession.
Pass ahead, Henry traveled.
Got jammed up well. Tara Morgan picks her up right there in transition and just changed her direction enough. She wasn't able to get the pass. Of course, everybody else coming back down through the lanes also helped with that. Piute going to run a little different look, putting Jessen up there on the high post. Tara Morgan down in the corner. Now they even adjust a little further. So a high screen for Cassie to go to work on Orton. Trying to drive and kick. Orton's just such a good defender. Not having to create a lot of help, and Holman doesn't have to help off, and she just goes and steals it. Air picks it up.
You know, right there's a perfect example. That ball is loose right there, and if Cassidy Westwood doesn't have 3 fouls, she's diving after it, but she's worrying about getting that 4th foul.
Absolutely.
And rightfully so. It's going to change her game.
Yep, it will impact all the way through this quarter.
Henry Holman air in the paint, kicks it out. Adelaide Ingolstead. Orton fakes right, goes left, spins one way, then the other. Pass.
Nice job by Whitwer, just staying on her. She got enough help out of her teammate Jessen to get her stopped, and she stops to kick that ball out. Man, she kicked it out a little too hard.
Yeah, a lot of juke and jive and fake and misdirection from Orton.
Whitwer's defense was just tough. Just a lot like how Orton's been on Westwood. Jessen can come set that high screen again.
Morgan takes, blocked by Henry.
Great help side by Henry right there. Whitwer's riding and riding. Panguitch finally, they were talking her into it. Ingolstead, she was doing all she could to keep on the sideline, working her way down. Did a good job of keeping control of the ball. Just the first foul on Whitwer. Panguitch had a lot of success in their 5-out that first half.
Whitwer recovers well on Orton. She gets stuck behind that screen. Paige Jessen hedged.
Big long rebound.
Big rebound for sure.
Had a little help backside, a couple others boxing out. She got long on that one and gathered it up. They're going to head back into flex. There it comes off
pass
flex
in,
screen.
Fouled.
Nice call. They jump in and out of that flex. You see the 1-4 low, you know they're going to pop high, and then they're going to set that flex screen.
So Tabitha Henry's 3rd foul.
She's matching up with Cassidy now on fouls. She's had a tough time finding the basket dropping in. That hasn't been what we've seen out of her here in this tournament. She's really been able to shoot the ball well. Tabitha. Now that's an odd situation here. The official goes up and has a ball in front of the face conversation with Cassidy.
Was it, did she fake her shot? Did she pause and then?
Well, if he's supposed to call a line violation, he's supposed to call a line violation, but he wanted to talk about it. Puts Piute into the press off the free throw. They were able to turn Panguitch over a little bit in it in the first half.
And reach.
Winkle wanting to just get that ball out of Ingolstad's hands. It was out in front. She reached out a couple times, finally got nailed for it. Panguitch ends up spacing out and getting that catch by Henry.
Orton, defended by Whitwer.
Jessen works hard to be in help.
Double low post, screen across. That's a timing issue there. Air doesn't wait for Henry to come across, and they get kind of jammed up and plugged up.
Hard to set a clean screen when your guy's moving. Jessen cleans up another one. At length.
Morgan has Whitwer ahead of everybody. Jessen turns, looks, gives Whitwer in the corner. Got it! 15-footer.
Nice catch and pass, knowing that flex screen was open. They hit it timely, but then it all collapsed on it. Just beautiful kick out and feet set, ready to shoot it. That's fun offensive travel.
She picks that ball up and takes 2 steps. It absolutely was a travel.
Got a little distracted there, coming down, looking up, and that's what that pressure can do over time on you. Kind of get focused on trying to make sure you're hitting the pass on target and lose track. Happened right there on Orton. Back into flex. It's been working.
Fake by Whitwer, baseline drive off the glass and in.
And that's the beauty. You don't see that at flex running teams all the time, but they go to the offside because the flex wasn't coming because they flared. Hits her, she goes the hole. Beautiful.
After 6 unanswered points by the T-Birds, the Panguitch Bobcats call timeout. They'll talk it over. We'll be back after this.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all.
Blood's Custom Meat is the answer when the question is where should you go for your meat processing. From beef to wild game, Lane Blood and his crew can take care of any of your custom meat needs.
Trust your family's smiles to Brown Dental. Efficient family dental, friendly environment, and competitive pricing. Come see Scott, Greg, and Sean. Call for an appointment, 435-586-3885.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit BryceCanyonCityUT.gov.
Off the timeout, pass ahead to half court, Ingolstadt.
Good little tweak by Coach Owens.
Holman catches, shoots, the 3 won't go. Henry with the putback for 2.
Henry's got a good nose for the ball. Good job by Coach Owens getting that timeout. Got up over the top. She knew the Piute would press, got up over the top of it, and got him out and moving. Easiest look they've had all quarter.
Pass inside. Step with the left foot, little mini hook, won't go. Whitwer with the rebound.
Ooh, that's tough rebound. Just able to get up underneath, and Orton ends up on top of her. Whitwer, you love how strong she is. Did a great job of controlling that ball.
Great hustle by Whitwer to come around baseline and be in the right place. Yeah, good nose for the ball.
Both these teams are just crashing the boards hard. It's fun to watch them that work that hard.
Jessen catches, shoots off the back iron. Orton looking for that screen.
Holman gets hung up there as Cassie cut off her movement.
Ingolstadt gets a lane, misses the layup.
Pass up ahead, and then they settle back down, seeing the Panguitch, and they've done a great job on transition defense. Oh, game long did it again.
Reach in.
There was hanging on her earlier. He kind of just watched her work her all the way up the lane line right there. Jessen doing a good job going all the way to the ball. Pass the open off the double screen.
Catches, shoots, drops it. 2-point basket.
Nice execution. The screen just stayed good and solid, and they hung up on it. Didn't switch out of it.
Ingolstadt ahead. Henry gets behind that zone press. Morgan with the rebound, 2-on-2. Morgan crossover to Whitwer, spins, shot, scored.
The wide pass actually puts him out of the defense out of position. If that pass is on target, that defense is right there, but because it got him stretched out.
Henry for three, got it! Bryce Canyon City three-pointer.
She's been working on getting that one to fall all game.
Cuts that 10-point lead to 7.
Nice job by the Bobcats getting back down, right back at them. Able to knock that three down. They're trying to steal that pass on that initial flex pop-up.
Whitwer looks into Morgan on the low post. Morgan on the high post. Back to Westwood.
Panguitch playing a lot more physical defense right here on this flex offense. Coach Westwood makes an adjustment. Panguitch really defended that set well.
Jessen catches the high post, turns, looks, almost gets tied up. Morgan catches, shoots the three, drains it.
Back action makes that happen. They had a back cut set because Coach Westwood saw how heavy they're playing up. They guard it well, and then the back action, though, comes wide open. Beautiful job by Piute, not just having an initial action.
Three on the way from air, won't go. Rebound. Whitwer, she'll push it up. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Coach Westwood lets her know you've got 4-on-1. Pull it out. Let's get one look.
Hesitation goes by. Orton steps around. Offensive foul.
So the rule reads, head and shoulders tells you to tell. If your head and shoulders get past the defender's head and shoulders, that is a block. You can go ahead and take a look at that and come up with your own. Piute's going to go into press here. Cassie Westwood is still on the floor with those 3 fouls with 29 seconds left to go. She's at the top of the press. So if Panguitch drops down, she'll be the trapper. She just stays locked on, and they just stay man instead of trapping out of it.
Air to Holman.
20 seconds left. Space out wide. All 5 out. High screen.
Holman on the baseline. Orton for three. Off the back iron. Rebound Westwood. Throws it full court. Oh! Three-quarter court before the buzzer.
Officials are talking about it.
That baby looked good to me. It was absolutely good.
Three-quarter court.
Holy smoke.
And they count it.
Basket counts. We'll watch that on the replay.
That was awesome. Cassie Westwood stays in, doesn't get the foul. You watch that replay go up, and she knocks it down. Huge three-pointer from three-quarter court.
The hard part is on our clock, it shows zeros, but it doesn't give you the point. So it looks like it's out, and because the buzzer goes off in the middle. But it was, watch it live, it was good.
Oh, that was fun. Holy cow. You saw her come back with 2 hands, had to throw that like a skip pass. Went right in.
We'll be back after this.
Bryce Canyon Half Marathon, 13.1 miles of fun. The race starts at Bryce Canyon City, runs through Bryce Canyon National Park, and finishes in Cannonville. Early registration is open now. Race runs the second Saturday in July.
Providing lodging and a home-cooked meal for 72 years, including Ethel's world-famous pie. Bryce Canyon Pines thanks you for your business and wishes the best of luck to Region 20, your Bryce Canyon destination. Located at the southern end of the Piute ATV Trail, the town of Circleville, Butch Cassidy's boyhood home, welcomes you to the greatest playground in central Utah. Go get 'em, T-Birds.
Money ball right there.
Oh, my goodness. That was quite a shot from Westwood. And they get the ball. That's a double bonus, right? I mean, Absolutely. They make that at the buzzer, and then they get the ball to start this fourth quarter.
Cassie gets that ball and just used her time extremely well. Got those 2 dribbles up and chucked it. Holman going hard at it against Morgan. A lot of pressure up by Panguitch right here coming out of the quarter break.
Westwood crossover drive, wraparound pass to Fountain, jumper good.
From good to great. Fountain was open. She fumbled a little bit. It would have been good, but great job kicking over to open Whitwer.
15-point lead. Whitwer knocks the ball out of bounds.
She jumps lanes so well. It is fun to watch her. And then today's rebounding. Man, she has ripped everything down. And then she's knocked down with her feet set really well over there.
Whitwer's, and you know, Whitwer really is amazing in transition, being able to control her body in the air, to get her feet set. That type of play is impressive.
Yeah, great body control. It's so fun to watch players like that can just stay under control at full speed. Piute's got a little momentum going here. Pushed it up to 15 points between that connection at the end of the quarter and then the last one.
So this forces the Bobcats to come out and apply a lot more pressure, clear out at half court.
Coach Westwood read that, and he spreads it out, knowing he's got really good ball handlers, and if he spaces with that heavy a pressure, they can go by him.
Whitwer drives baseline, and offensive foul again. And I mean, that's the same thing. Her head and shoulders are completely on the inside.
He's consistent on calling it that way, but that's not how the rule reads.
And that's Whitwer's third foul.
And that's going to come into play here down the fourth. 7 minutes left to go.
3 on the way. Just rims off. Henry with the rebound. And a fourth foul on Whitwer.
Got her reaching in. She'd hit the ball, but they dialed in and got her for it. She's going to have to take a break.
That's a 5th team foul.
Protect her for a few minutes here down the stretch with that 15-point lead.
Watching Coach Westwood, and he's right. He tells Whitwer it's that SWAT. That SWAT. Absolutely. Even if you think you'd get all ball, once you swing, they're going to call that foul. 3-point basket good by Cayenne Orton.
Just hung there on the right side. On the right side. Just got enough space.
Point basket. 35-23.
But you can get back into their flex.
Winkle jumper from the high elbow, rebound. Cassidy Westwood kicks it to Jessen, takes 15-footer. T-Birds, when they get all cylinders firing, they can shoot the ball and score some points.
A lot of confidence there, just shooting those open jumpers. They didn't fall in the first quarter, but they're falling here in the third and fourth. And I love the unselfishness of Cassie Westwood. I mean, girl, she's got over 1,000 points, but she knows that she's guarded by 1.5, so she just kicks to her open teammate.
Again, Morgan for 3 off the front of the iron. Westwood with another rebound.
Doing a great job on those long offensive rebounds.
Winkle baseline jumper, good.
Reaches out and has to grab it, but she just rebounds. They all shoot so well under balance. Coach Owens needs a timeout right here as it's stretched to 39-23.
She's like, wait, can I not call a timeout? We'll take the 2-point layup.
That's right.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching Larry H. Miller, Utah Summer Games presentation of 1A State Championship Basketball. Register today at utahsummergames.org.
Pizza in Panguitch, Utah. Pizza for every taste bud. We have pizza, pasta, wings, salads, breadsticks, and many more delicious items. Go Bobcats from the Crofts family.
Welcome back off the break. You're watching Garcane Energy presentation of 1A State Championship Basketball on Local10.tv. Garcane Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Piute just really taking advantage when they draw help, or if it's offensive rebounding that draws a couple. Their teammates are set, their feet are set, and they are knocking their shots down here.
Westwood gets trapped behind the screens, and a foul from behind on Orton.
Should be anyway, but she's pointing.
It's only a fourth team foul.
Now Piute will be in the bonus.
No, that's the fourth.
After this one. It should, oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry, thank you. It's Piute that if they foul one more time, then Panguitch will be in the bonus.
I'm like, Dustin, it's not the NBA. The NBA gets it after 5.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'll get confused. Here we go. Stacking it up awfully tight. Getting the ball inbounds.
Ahead to Morgan. To Fountain. She kicks it back out.
Cassidy just working on her own up there, trying to get the offense initiated. There they got it. Here comes your flex screen, and you're pinned down. Panguitch putting up the pressure, and it's hit that flex in a tough spot. Coach Westwood says, get rebalanced, get into it. Comes off, comes your pin.
Fountain.
They are taking all the space away.
Fountain, hard pass. Morgan comes up with it.
Coach Westwood wants a timeout. Panguitch has done a great job defensively, just taking all the space away.
This is a Bear Lake Realty presentation of 1A Championship Basketball presented on Local10.tv and on KTTA 8.1.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Christensen, CTE Director for Sevier, Piute, and Wayne School Districts. Do you know what career pathways are offered at your high school? Career and Technical Education provides career exploration and career guidance through 35 CTE career pathways. This gives students a direct connection between doing well in high school and being able to transition smoothly to post-secondary opportunities that include on-the-job training, certificate programs, and 2- and 4-year college degrees. To learn more about these career pathways, talk to your CTE teachers and school counselors.
This presentation of state championship basketball in the fourth quarter from the Sevier Valley Center brought to you by South Central Communications. Almost steps back onto the... And Dustin, if she steps on that line, that's backcourt.
Yes, it is.
You don't have to break that line. You have to just step on it, correct?
Yep.
That's what I thought. She might have stepped on the line in front of the line.
It was awfully close. Panguitch back up in that heavy ball pressure. Piute coming up with a 1-4 high.
Lot of pressure, a lot of contact.
Coach Westwood recalls after leaving the timeout. He's a little frustrated. They're not managing that pressure as well as they'd like. Coach Owens tell him, stay up, keep working them.
That's number 10 in the game for Panguitch. Who's the... It's Harlan.
Panguitch turns him over.
Ball loose, Fountain picks it up.
Orton couldn't control it there. Comes in with a little bump, but she came full speed into Fountain. Both teams now with 5 team fouls. Give Henry a break. Bring Holman back in the game. Holman with a big game yesterday. They stack with 3 and always leave Morgan. Ooh, and over the head. They send Morgan clear off ball and they bring her up and it'll bring her open, but Cassidy had a little ump on it. Howell out, air in. This offensive set. And it looks like Ingolstadt in as well. Oh, I put Howell on the bench earlier. That was a different one.
Like we said earlier, those black numbers on black jerseys.
It's hard to see a little bit dark.
I can't imagine how hard that is to see on your screen at home.
That's right. All right, let's see what Panguitch can do here. Air sizes up strong underneath. Holman drives.
It's going to be Westwood's 4th foul. She's frustrated with herself.
Yeah, she was having a conversation on what that looks like. She sure done a good job managing her foul trouble here, being able to make it to 3 minutes, 30 seconds.
Holman's first free throw up and good.
That's a quarter and over a half after getting 3 fouls. Probably quarter and a half worth of play. She was able to manage that.
And not many Not many times will you ever see a coach leave a
it's not very
player on the floor in the second quarter with their third foul. And
a lot of trust and a lot of work together on that. Kind of works out when it's daughter and Panguitch makes some offense and defensive substitutions, and then here comes that pressure right back up on them.
Great job by Morgan. Gets it across, but then picks up her dribble to Westwood.
Winkle able to break some pressure as Holman went way down in to help. Now they're going four corners, get some drives. They've got the ball handlers and the cutters. Nice job by Fountain, just a little off catch.
Coach Westwood, she had the shot, but he's like, no.
Nice behind the back dump. There's your short corner jumper.
Put back up, won't go.
We're going to be a little careful on that second follow. She did a good job of pulling herself out of it. She's going to have a tough time with those, so how hard she plays. Those habits are hard to change.
Hedge on the screen, taken away by Fountain and fouled. As she comes across the arms of Harlan.
Harlan got out just a little long, and she didn't expect it.
Austin, what'd you say? It's Harlan, but what's her first name, do you know?
Come back to that offense and defensive substitutions that they're making. Coach Owens, I think Coach Westwood's getting Jessen back.
Number
in the
10
game.
for Panguitch, Elizabeth at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Some sort of conversation. I couldn't pick up what Coach Westwood was talking about there, this last one. Yeah, jumped it early, but Piute rebounds it and kicks it up to Whitwer. Out in transition, Winkle gets ahead.
Lays it up and in.
They're finishing. They just stay so clean on their finishings. You let them get open. They finish in a carry. She gets a timeout on the carry. Good job by Coach Owens seeing that high ball. She got it quick.
You're watching Blackburn Propane presentation of 1A Championship Basketball on 1aball.com and on KTTA 8.1.
With millions of visitors each year to the national and state parks in Garfield County, Garfield Memorial Hospital's world-class staff of doctors and nurses stand ready to help in your time of need, wishing all athletes success on and off the court.
In the scope of a lifetime, 10 minutes may seem like no time at all. But when it comes to suicide, 10 minutes is often long enough to reconsider the decision to end one's own life. If you have a friend or family member who is struggling with suicide or depression, talk to them about temporarily storing their firearms away from their home, because even a 10-minute delay can make a lifetime of difference. Let's help end tragic firearm deaths in Utah.
Brought to you by the Bryce Valley, Escalante, and Panguitch Prevention Coalitions.
This is a Jones and DeMille Engineering presentation of 1A Championship Basketball on Local 10 and 1aball.com.
Panguitch had a little water bottle situation. It's all underneath the bench, but officials there wanting it all cleaned up, even there on the bench.
So Piute, you asked, was it a break? You asked Dustin who Piute lost to. They lost to Kanab, who just won the 2A state championship,
yes,
right?
They did.
54-38. And that was early in the Piute season, so.
Only loss for the Thunderbirds so far here as they've made a great push in the third and fourth quarter, able to stretch this lead out. 16 points.
Jessen with a block. Maybe if she doesn't leave her feet and she falls down, she gets that charge, but she's straight and walled up.
Yeah. She did a great job there. And we're going to get back to that pressure game by Panguitch.
First foul. That's the 8th on the T-Birds.
Man, she's had some big rebounds in this game. Jessen did some momentum.
Adelaide Ingolstead, that's her first point of the game. The Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. The way the Bobcats came out, Coach Owens had them prepared.
Yes.
And this game was looking like it was going to have a completely different outcome.
Which comes in a full denial with a rover. And we get Cassie going too far. She turns it over.
Ahead. Rims in.
Really nice pass ahead right there. Drew the defense up and kicked it.
Who scored that basket?
Morgan kicks out and they get their spacing cleaned up.
Jessen at the high post.
She can relieve that pressure because they help way off of her. So she can flash like that and relieve the pressure for them.
Takeaway by that official. Made that call from 75 feet away.
Ingolstadt doing a good job recognizing that the officials are going to let Panguitch go after the ball in this situation, and she gets away with a little extra and goes, and that's what you need to do in this situation. You're down 13. You've got to take some extra gambles, but within your body so it's not, just a blatant hit. And Ingolstadt, great job taking that ball and going to the rim. One of the few rebounds Jessen hasn't pulled down tonight. Henry does it. And Cassidy comes from the back. I'm afraid they may give it to her. They found Tara Morgan for that one.
So it'll put Cayenne at the free throw, Legacy's Harbor free throw line.
She's going to have a chance to pull this within 10 here with a minute 26 left to go. So Coach Owens, their pressure has been really good. She's going to, this many possessions, 5-possession game, she's going to have to communicate when she wants to foul. She's going to try to foul that far down. It's hard to do.
Morgan has Winkle all the way ahead.
But if you know percentage-wise somebody that's sitting under 60, this would be the time to foul them. The world now.
What is the official?
Stop the play like that. That's pretty rough. Yeah, semifinal game and
Did the clock not start?
No, it ran because it was at 23.
And then it's a tough. Your sideline inbounds here at half court is one of the tougher.
A little tougher
inbounds
when they had their spacing where they wanted it. But we're back at it here. Orton almost turns Cassidy over. There's going to pressure up. There's that reach. Good job by Henry. Got it ripped out.
Henry to Orton for three off the left side. Air with the rebound. She'll put it up. That's going to be short.
They're rebounding it well. Panguitch is giving themselves every
Holman
chance.
for three. That's off the back iron. Orton for the fifth shot. Rims off.
Winkle comes up with it finally for the T-Birds, and she's trying to take care of the ball, and they finally decide to give them a foul. And that is just the team's sixth foul, so Piute's going to have to work against that pressure. The pressure's bothered them a little bit. They've turned it over the last couple possessions. Coach Westwood communicates where he wants everybody. Cassidy, they leave her like they should, let her work down. They actually bring Tara up from the far side.
5-second count.
He came with it, was excited to get it.
How many timeouts does T-Birds have? 3 timeouts left with 41 seconds.
The official wanted to give Panguitch here. He must have seen her giving the timeout. They got her a timeout.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You are watching a Utah Independent Bank presentation of 1A Championship Basketball on Local 10.tv and KTTA 8.1.
Hey Mom, I'm going to Sydney.
Hello? What about the fridge?
We're back. 41 seconds to go, 11-point game. 41-30. Bobcat ball, bounce pass into air. Kicks it back out. Orton's blocked. Rebound, Henry won't go.
Winkle gets another big one.
Westwood throws it to Whitwer.
19 seconds left to go. She's just working to dribble it out. Foul comes. Down 11. Cassidy, she had so much pressure on her. It's rare she doesn't see a pass, but that pressure held her up for just a minute.
There was 5 black jerseys around Cassidy.
And she probably thought she was going to get fouled. No call happening. Finally, she's like, hey, everybody's here. I'm going to throw this thing as hard as I can that way. Whitwer's able to go gather it up.
Whitwer misses that Legacy Ace Hardware free throw.
She jams Ingolstadt just a little bit and turns her. Orton for the deep three, and it's good.
Cayenne Orton from the Bryce Canyon City three-point line. That's her third of the game.
And they don't have to take it across half. They just had to get it in bounds.
That's going to do it. 41-33 is your final. We'll be back with the Rubies in post-game report and highlights after this.
Gifts from Grady Foundation is hosting the Celebrate Life outdoor retreat April 29th and 30th. There will be several outdoor activities offered in the area: ATV riding, mountain biking, rappelling, disc golf tournament, and hiking. Come and celebrate life. Love cheese? We do too. Come join our team with a generous benefit package and starting wages over $18 an hour. Are you ready to be an employee owner? Great Lakes Cheese in Fillmore is ready for you. Grow with the largest natural cheese packer in the nation. Full-time positions available for every shift. Apply online at GreatLakesCheese.com. Again, that's GreatLakesCheese.com. Wishing all athletes good luck in the tournaments and eat more cheese. When it comes to traditions, at the top of the list would be Henry's Drive-In on Highway 89 in Panguitch and a hot and juicy chubby cheeseburger. Julie and Colleen at Henry's wish all teams the best of luck.
Jones and DeMille is much more than civil engineering.
We're shaping the landscape in the rural Intermountain West.
Shaping new opportunities for work and play.
And shaping the communities that we're proud to be a part of.
We're Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
From dents to scratches, auto service, paint, and detailing, give Joe a call today for any of your auto body needs. Joe Dalton Auto Body in Circleville, 435-577-2442. Wishing Region 20 team success.
Welcome back to the Rubies in postgame report and highlights, brought to you by Rubies in Gateway Resort to Bryce Canyon National Park. The Bobcats and T-Birds. The T-Birds hold on to the 8-point victory, 41-33, in a hard-fought battle after the first quarter when it was 12-5. Looked like the Bobcats were going to run away, but Coach Westwood's got the girls from Piute coached up well, and they gradually battled back and then flipped the tide going into the half of 2 points ahead and never looked back. They outscored the Bobcats 13-5 in the third. The Bobcats gained 5 points back down the stretch and battled. They didn't give up.
No, that was Coach Owens had that group of girls, and man, from the start of the season to be able to be in that semifinal game, I would have never predicted it. They have grown and gotten so much better. Well done, Coach Owens and the Bobcats. I love Piute. They get stronger as the game goes on.
Absolutely.
They know
Cassidy
how to put
Westwood hit her 1,000th point. She actually went to 1,006 in that game. So great job, Cassidy Westwood, on an amazing high school career. Turnovers really for the Bobcats were the fatal pill. 18 turnovers versus 10 on the T-Birds.
Their active defense, that full court pressure, and they just finally got it going. And once they did, that broken free, they had to shut Panguitch's transition. Panguitch did a good job in transition.
Cayenne Orton with 15 points for the Bobcats. Haley Air with 2. Adelaide Ingolstadt with 2. Tabby Henry with 7. And Abby Holman with 7. For The Bobcat or the T-Birds, Cassidy Westwood with 8, Cooper Fountain with 2,